This is it. 2 more rewards for 8,000. So, gonna go do my last run, scoop up these rewards, and see what we get here. It's been a long grind. I might as well do a guide for my last little run ever, or at least a little walkthrough of what I've been doing. Maybe not an in-depth guide. So let's see. I got my shoulder parrot, the hammer. That's for fixing the masts and the totems. I've been doing barbarian fishing. I started at 55 fishing here for the harpoon fish. Hence, I do not have a harpoon of any sorts. I also started at 1 construction, so I got up to 48 construction. I forget what fishing I started at. I started at 40 strength, so I've got 30 strength levels. And yeah, I already said 55 fishing. My inventory consists of 1 rope and 8 buckets. Let's do it. Oh yeah, zoom out on a mini map. This is the first time I've ever had the music on here. Didn't know it played the little jingle. This does not feel like tempoross music. Alright, so I normally... There's 2 blue spawns and sometimes a green spawn that shows up if you're using the Runelite plugin, or I assume any plugin, I don't know. Fish 8 if you're below like 80 fishing level. I normally fish 9 fish here and then start cooking them up. Alright, I gotta... Yeah, enough of that. Alright, click the green spawn. It normally shows up shortly after storm intensity, or his energy is up and storm intensity starts coming out. You can normally cook 8 of the fish though. So when you start looking, the green one, you can catch an extra harpoon fish. I get kind of lucky there. 15% wave comes in, tethered to the mast. That's what the rope's for. Alright, I cook up 17 fish, and then you start putting them in this cannon up here on the ship. These clouds are about to put down some fire, so don't stand in the shaded area. They can do it where you're filling up the cannon. Alright, you want to pay attention here, or drop one of your raw harpoon fish, because you want to click off. Once this harpoon fish has been loaded, alright, I douse the fires, then click on the green spot again. It should appear any second now. There it is. And so from here, it's pretty easy scape. Full inventory of cooked fish preloaded into that will now keep it under 10% energy. When it's under 10% energy, you don't have to worry about the colossal waves or the fires anymore. The waves are kind of nice though, because when they damage the masts, you get construction XP, which is sick. Oh, side note, I didn't get construction XP for a little bit. In order to get it, you need to own a house in the first place. So go talk to a real estate agent. Okay, you probably don't want to push it. Storm intensity here. If you're still cooking, you want to probably get over here, like start clicking over to run to load at probably 90, 94 is like the absolute latest. Sometimes even then you can screw up and lose. If you have the storm intensity reaches 100%, you just lose. And if you're cooking over there and it's like 93%, I start running over here. Especially if there's fires, you have to even you have to click even earlier. Alright, so after you load your full inventory, this is how you damage it. You we don't even have a harpoon, lol. You fish at this spot, its essence will go down. Alright, so what I do, I fill up a bunch of buckets with water and I go douse over here. If you time it correctly, most of the time, earlier when we put in like our first load of fish, before it gets to 50%, if you could get those fish in and you get them under 10%, he doesn't do another wave. So now we have all these fires we can farm points on. Each fire is worth 40 points, so this is a fair amount of points we're gonna farm up here. If you do everything like this, you usually, if you do it perfectly, you get 12, sometimes 13 reward tickets per run. And the time varies from, it's normally like 12 minutes-ish. Alright, click back over, so I zoom in on the mini-map and then drop these. Oops. Well, darn. If you want to be really try hard and maximize your points, you could drop that rope and get a raw fish. That won't put it over, it'll still be at 1%. So since it's only 9% here, I'm gonna fill up my buckets. I have time to pre-fill them, which will help out a bit. give me some more time the next the next round. This boss only does have 3 rounds, by the way, so if I do not kill it after I down it the next round, storm intensity will fill up by the time one cannon has a chance to knock him out. I never did test and see if you could spend that time, get them to 1% and spend that time filling both of these. Could be possible. Waste of time though. Okay. I really want to repair that damaged mast, so we're gonna go, let's see how I do this over here. Alright, so dousing the fire is time. Sometimes if you line yourself up on the ground, you can get 2 of the fires at once, or in the same kind of tick. Kind of like that if you walk next to them and yeah. Well, it's kind of hard to explain. I'd have to like pause, and I'm not gonna do that. Let's see. There's 8, 7. Drop these. Do a little count. There's 7 here. Oh shit. Whatever. So I have 5, 7, and then plus my normal 8. Okay, drop the excess here. 50%, good. On a fresh green spawn. Not be able to cook all these. Yeah, well, that's what happens for getting greedy with the fire. Dousing a little less cooked fish. It kind of balances out. There's fires over here. We're gonna do it. Oh yeah. All right, we got a full inventory of cooked fish. Let's go. 92. Ooh yeah, cutting it close. Let's go. I normally don't risk it that much, but since it's my last run, YOLO. Yeah, I normally cook over like closer to 88, and so instead of that being 97, it would have been 95. I've lost too many where I just not paying attention to the storm intensity, and then I screw myself, and then 10 minutes of this is I get 0 reward tickets. Let's see, I'm probably forgetting to say a few things. Oh. And that's how you do tempoross. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, okay. I would have got 12 reward permits, but the max you can have is 8,000. I probably would have had 13 actually. Sometimes it rounds up. Oh, 8,700. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, so beautiful. It's over. The grind. Months and months. Okay, so yeah. That's a little unfortunate that it shows 2. I wish it would have shown more and then like only given me 2, but you can do the math on the Wikipedia. There's a post, like it's kind of like Wintertide. Every so many points gives you a guaranteed reward permit. I'm just gonna fill up these buckets real quick. Oh. He doesn't even let me up there on the ship, dude. Oh, sick. All right. So, let's see here. 8,000 divided by 700 is 11.42 rewards per run. I did get crashed a few times by random people just accidentally or intentionally joining when I was sitting on the ship waiting for it to set sail. I actually accidentally crashed a few people myself. Sorry to them. Also, sometimes you just mess up or you're not paying attention when you need to, and do not get 12 rewards per turn, but or per round. But that's pretty decent average. Okay, I'm going to pick up the small fishing net and turn off my mic and start fishing. So 4 hours of fishing later, I realized I stopped recording, but I realized at the end here to catch the last few. As you can see, I got the pet along with 2 dragon harpoons, 4 tomes of water, 3 big harpoon fish, and the other uniques. So I'm very happy with that. Checking out the price here. Price checks out to be around 34. The Runelite says 33 million. And here is the collection log showing the ×3 pets and the harpoon fish. I'm not going to spend the flakes on the angler set. I think it doesn't look as good as the other set, plus like why bother at this point, because I don't need the resistance to the colossal waves in the minigame anymore. Rather use those on fish. And I will show you the casket opening, but be warned, the Runelite tracker does not track everything, or maybe its capacity isn't large enough to track everything, but you can still manually see that if you want. So anyways, thanks for watching. Might do something like this for Wintertide after I get my my other stats up a bit. So peace.